It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Darnell Washington. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Falcons and the Jets on EA
Welcome in, everyone,
Sports.
to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here in Atlanta. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading them out, the quarterback out of North Carolina. Greg, it is Sam Howell.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory. But with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. Those fall into the wrong hands. That game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
Off-balance throw. It's complete. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down. Throwing is Howell. This one complete to Hayward. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. To throw is Howell. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet. Like, he's 4 for 4. Now, he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Justin Watson. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Now it's Howe. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw with Howell. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Jets offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. Pressure gets there, and down that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll run it with Williams. Room past the 20, and they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Dayton Reed was the intended target, and That'll set up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Falcons offense and Sam Howell heading back onto the field. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. His drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Here now, 3rd and 5. Higgins sent in motion. Howell. Catch left side is made by Higgins. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That one on target to Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Back to throw. Howell. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. He'll look deep here for Burks. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Goff in the pistol. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now Brown. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
This one complete to Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A carry here for Brown. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Jones motioning here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's into space past the 25. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That is caught at the 3. And he's going to be taken down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to... Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Falcons stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. No issues there. This one is good. And the Jets are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Howell out of the pistol. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now
They'll throw with Howell. This one intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense.
his kick is good.
We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Howell. This one complete to Higgins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Howell. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. The man in motion is Burks. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Throwing now from the gun. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. A tight end in motion now. Off play action. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Ronald Darby.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. A gain of 48. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
To throw is Howell. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. That's Washington, the man in motion. Throwing is Howell. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Howell. A throw on the move is caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Stretching the field is Knox. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off he goes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The shotgun snap. He'll look. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the Eagles who are out in front. Najee Harris with a couple of touchdowns there. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Bo Nix has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Tony Pollard with a touchdown run.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. Goff in the pistol. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Howell. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw with Howell. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now a run on 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Justin Watson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. Trying the left side, here goes Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Throwing on second down. Goff gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Goff going to hold on to it. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Open is Kraft. He's got it. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Goff to throw. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, New York. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Now it's Howe. Catch left side is made by Higgins. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. We'll get this to about midfield. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Brown. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Here's Howell. That is caught. Finding Higgins. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Falcons' 1st down.
A carry here for Brown. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. This one complete to Washington. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Throwing is Howell. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? To throw is Howell. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The visitors' offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. On 1st down, it's Davis. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. They get 14 on that hookup, and the Jets have a 1st down. Throwing here is Goff. He's got it. That's Burks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And this is too far. And now whistles as the challenge flag is out. And this last play will be reviewed. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. So that challenge, a successful one. The extra point is up and through. And the Jets will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Howell out of the pistol. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back Back to throw. Howell. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Howell. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. The extra point is good, and the Falcons are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. A run with Davis. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Goff. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Jets first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Goff.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. 3rd and a yard. They'll throw with Howell. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here with Brown. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find Brown out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now it's Howell. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Second down and 3. Goff in the pistol. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's Brown. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a run going left. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Got his man at the 6. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's Washington, the man in motion. Here's Howell. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Justin Watson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Catch made there by Burks. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. To throw is Goff. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Jets. The extra point is good. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Howell. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball. A few more deep.